good
Hey
one.
everyone, I'm here with some cast members from AMC's The Walking Dead. Welcome everyone.
Thanks.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us.
I'm going to go down the line here actually. Normally I would say try to get a scoop on who survives going into season 7. Are you guys safe? But I know you're kind of tight-lipped about that. Unless any of you want to go off script right now.
No, we would disappoint so many people if we said that.
I had to try. I had to say
What if
something.
we've kept this secret this long, and then right now, right
right
here,
at the
for
11th
whatever
hour.
reason, this is the moment we decided to just spill the beans? I don't think so, man.
Christian, I wanted to talk to you about last season. You kind of think if you're in a somewhat stable relationship in the zombie-apocalypse, which is very rare to come by, that you're kind of safe and that someone's not going to leave you for someone else in those types of situations. What was it like? What was it like for you to play this part where Abraham's leaving Rosita in the middle of, I guess, hell on earth for someone else?
Well, nothing is ever stable, especially in the zombie apocalypse, and I think that that's something that they were all very aware of. I mean, her and Abraham, of course, had a very incredible bond, and they will maintain some sort of bond after the breakup, but that it's a troubling and traumatic experience for two people to go through something like that, especially having enjoyed each other for so long and had the moments that they shared. But I think what's most important is surviving and keeping your family alive, and no matter what hardships all these people go through, their first priority is still surviving.
And Josh, does it sort of feel like Eugene's caught in the middle of this a little bit? Like mom and dad are splitting up?
Yeah, look, Eugene and Abraham are two of the people in the group that he's most close to. I would also say Tara. I would put Tara in the group, but he's been with Rosita and Abraham the longest, and I don't think he likes that. He's very much an independent man for himself and doesn't need their protection anymore. But I still think he values the friendship and doesn't want to see mom and dad fighting.
Yeah.
Aww, pobrecito.
Unless it's behind a bookshelf.
Unless it's behind a bookshelf and there's just a
then
lot
it's
of
okay.
Then it's
sweaty, angry words.
Did you like back this past season, sort of Eugene's big moment, not only just in his self-defense move that he got to do in the midst of a savior attack, but also, the idea he had for bullets and all that, sort of really wanting to be his own person and pull his weight.
Yeah, Eugene was really coming into his own in the back half of season 6, and that's exciting because I think for the longest time, and still in a lot of ways, he represents what most people would be if the zombie apocalypse were real. Someone who basically has no survival skills, hoping someone would protect him, and in order to survive, you have to continue to change and adapt and become that survivor, which he was doing, and that's an exciting journey to take with that character. His intelligence has always been his greatest asset. So if he's able to figure out a way to get his intelligence and some sort of physical capabilities working together, then look out. He's a new man, and unfortunately, he's a little bit in jeopardy now. It might be cut short.
That lineup, everyone kneeling. Now, Aaron had felt some guilt this season for the map and sort of feeling responsible, leading in an invasion inadvertently into the place that he was protecting and recruiting for. What was that like to sort of go through that, and somebody who was so integral to the community but then felt like he had almost irreparably damaged it?
Well, I think Aaron does kind of carry the weight of all the people he's recruited on, the responsibility of their lives squarely on his shoulder. He does feel responsible for them. If he hadn't met these people, they never would have gone to Alexandria, and he feels like he's really let them down by inadvertently losing the backpack, which of course have led the wolves back to that community. But I think that it's a short-lived guilt because, he realizes he has to move on. He has to, really protect these people by fighting for them and being proactive. He can't just feel bad about it. He needs to go out, and that's why in episode 5 last year, of course, he and Maggie go out and try to find Glenn and Nicholas, and ideally save them, because he's a fighter as well.
Oh, but those sewer zombies.
The sewer zombies are the best. The poo
so
walkers.
Mushy, so mushy.
Yeah,
What were they, poo
They call them the
walkers?
poo walkers. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your convention.
Thanks for having us.
As always, keep it locked right into IGN for all things Comic-Con.